My name is Marana binti Falsi, and today I will present about our franchise company, Taco Bell Company. Taco Bell Company is one of the fast food restaurant that headquartered in California and was founded 1962 by Glenn Bell. In Malaysia, we run our Taco Bell Company at around Perlis because of a few factors. First of all, that place is strategic and good, and also near to the main road. Taco Bell Company will operate their business from Monday until Saturday from 10 a.m. until 12 a.m. So the main competitor for this company also who has a same business with them. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Malaysia, and today I will be presenting about the marketing section. So, for Taco Bell, major marketing objective is to introduce new products to customer expectation, taste, and adapt to the Malaysia market. So, this one will be the major objective for Taco Bell, and the others is the basic objective. Next is the distribution of products. So, basically, Taco Bell is offering a high quality Mexican food, which is it will be taco, burritos, and quesadilla. The target market will be children and youth. Then they will target younger men, especially go up to eat minimum 12 times a month. And Taco Bell main target market is between the age of 18 and 34. So the pricing strategy will be competitive and value for money. And the most important thing is Taco Bell is offering a price at very affordable price. So this is Taco Bell recruitment plan and flow chart. So the first stage would be attracting and recruiting. So at this stage, franchisor will attract and find qualified prospect franchisee who will handle the franchisor business. Okay, the second stage will be submission of application, where the applicant will present and submit the necessary requirement needed in operating the business. So the application they will submit, it might be profile, background profile, and other requirement. So the next stage is qualification process. So at this qualification, there will be a screening process whether if they are qualified to start up the franchise. Then if they pass, they will go through the preliminary interview, and if they pass at this stage, they will be go through a seminar meeting and observation of the store, secondary interview, and after they pass all this stage, they will go through a 1-month training and they are ready to start up the franchise. So this is the Taco Bell sales and advertising. So for marketing for customer advertising, there might be flyers or brochures, television advertisement, social media, and word of mouth. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
My name is Izzetun Nadia. I want to continue about management, headquarters, and franchise. First is organization structure. President is Liz William and CEO Mark King. Next, headquarters policies. We have 3. First, conflict mineral policies, palm oil policies, and paper-based packaging resourcing policies. Next is personal wages salary. For personal wages salary, average wage and salary at Taco Bell start from 40k to 125k. Next is franchise organization structure. We have a restaurant manager, head waiter, station head waiter, reception head waiter, and buffet chef. Next is policies for franchise. We have a training, restaurant maintenance, and restaurant inspection. Okay, personal wages for franchise start from RM9 per hour and RM6 per hour. This is for wages for kitchen, wait staff, dishwasher and delivery driver. Next is operation manual. Operation manual is the documentation by which an organization provide guide and member for employees to perform. Second is operation manual is intended to remind employees to how to their job. Second and third, operation manual help to members of the organization to regularly and efficiently carry out their tasks with consistent result. And lastly, operation manual is a document that should be periodically reviewed and updated wherever appropriate to ensure that remain current. Next is training manual. For training manual is a book or booklet of instruction designed to improve the quality of a performance task. Second, training manual are widely used include in a business. Training manual may form an important part of a formal training program. For example, it may help ensure consistency presentation of contents. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Okay, hi, good morning. I'm Rimo Raj and I'm going to talk about the financing and accounting of Taco Bell's headquarters. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about the startup and turnkey cost. Okay, as you all can see here, the startup and turnkey cost represents from the land, the building, the equipment supplies and furnitures and etc. And the estimated total of the startup and turnkey cost comes around 1,600,340,000. Okay, next. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the projected cash flow of Taco Bell, and this is going to be taken from the year 2016 and 2017. Okay, so at the start of the year, we get to see that Taco Bell's net worth assets, okay, and then they have adjusted their net worth asset, okay, and then with deduction of the depreciation and value, and also a few addition of related parties and contributed receivable, account payables, and all. And by the end of the year 2017, there is 9,717,386,000. So next, I'm going to be talking about the ratio analysis. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about the current ratio, which is going to be Taco Bell's current asset divided by their current liability. As you can see, the value divided over each other, we get 20.1 for the current ratio. And next, I'm going to talk about the quick ratio of Taco Bell, which is going to be the current asset divided over inventory, and the whole value is going to be divided by the current liability. And this added up total is going to bring us to again 20.1. Okay, and finally we're going to look at about the account receivable turnover, which is going to be the net sales divided by average accounting receivable, which is going to bring us to a total of 52.0. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is Nur Nazrin Patiwazki. So I will be continue present about the financing and accounting part, which is on the franchisee part. So first of all, before we open a franchisee, we need to follow the another instruction or startup or turnkey cost, which is provided by the franchisor. So Taco Bell offer an initial franchise fee, which is at the two rate, which is a low and high rate. So on the low rate is which is $25,000 and the high rate is $45,000. So mostly Taco Bell franchisee will take a high rate because in a high rate they will be offer more detail in equipment and training and so on. So franchisor Taco Bell also offer a royalty fee, which is they take 5.5% of the gross sale. This is meant that when the franchisee operating in every month, so the income will be take 5.5%, and the marketing fee also they will take 4.25% of the gross sale. So the rest is the another charge and another fees that franchisee need to pay for the franchisor. Okay, so this is a projected cash flow from the existing franchisee that we opened in the US. So the cash flow is will be given like that, the income from the 2019 until 2018. So this is the cash flow, existing cash flow from the another franchise. Okay, so this is a ratio analysis that franchise will pay for the Taco Bell, which is the first one is current ratio. Current ratio is to measure whether a firm has enough resources to meet his short-term obligation. This is mean that when we get a cash flow, the balance sheet and the income statement, so the formula which is we will divide current asset divide liability, so we can get 0.93. And the second one is quick ratio. Quick ratio is mean that we use to gain a company liquidity, also known as a acid test. So the formula is current asset inventory liability, so we can get also same with the above. And the third one is account receivable turnover, and the fourth one is inventory turnover, which is this is a formula. And inventory turnover means that to measure the number of times inventory is sold or used in a time of period. So the franchisee Taco Bell got a zero turnover, means that every year they have used all their inventory, and every year the inventory is fixed in 1 year, so they are not carry on inventory or move inventory to another years. So every year they fix the inventory. That's all for my part. Thank you.
I'm Devansi. Now I'm going to talk about the legal aspect of our company. First is the business structure. Taco Bell Restaurant is an LLC company. LLC stands for the Limited Liability Company. A limited liability company is a USA corporate structure where the holders are not personally liable for the obligation or the liabilities of the company. So Taco Bell Restaurant LLC is a structure of the business that permitted structure law. The establishment is much simpler than a company and offer more versatility and security. Okay, next is the franchise agreement. The franchise agreement specifies carefully how the franchise is not to be managed and the franchisor position. The deal may be limited to a specific location, and the franchisor may be limited location another nearby a business as well. The contract will be specify the franchise fees, which may include the fixed initial fee and the recurring monthly fees. A franchise agreement requires all parties to agree to be franchised and the term of the company, process and the skills. Next is the license. The franchise agreement is the franchise permit. So the license is about the ongoing operation of the franchise. The use of the marks, copyrights, territory, recipes or the secret formulas may be included in your rights. The license agreement should also include any obligation on the franchise and the franchisees. It's the list of the product that the franchisee provides and all the cleanliness, photo, distributives, activities, education, insurance and restrictions. Next is the insurance. One of the advantages of the franchise ownership is that you have to support of an establishment of the company to help you on your journey. In the event of the certain event such as inventory loss, customer injury on your property, there are certain measures you need to take on your own to protect yourself. Okay, so insurance will withdraw from financial loss to cover the business overall. Okay, the next is the agreements, rights and obligation. A franchise agreement is a license that sets out the franchises and franchisees' rights and obligations. The purpose of this agreement to protect the intellectual property of the franchisor and to ensure the consistency of how each licensee operates under its brand and its trademarks. So the agreement must also sufficiently flexible to allow the franchisor to make an contractual adjustment to the replacement decision in the response of the specified needs of its franchisees. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hafiz Nazmi. Today I want to talk about my restaurant for my shop. The name is Taco Bell. So I want to talk about and explain about the layout of a Taco Bell. So have you seen the top one is from soup and the bottom one is from rest. Next. So this is from the end of my restaurant Taco Bell. So we can see the dining table, kitchen, washroom and cashier. So we do that layout for a customer comfortable. So when customer come, he will be comfortable and will feel best when he eat in a Taco Bell. So this is for me. Thank you.